is a great time to be a Final Fantasy fan, as we have now seen a brand new trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and naturally I wanted to break down this video as there is going to be so much to uncover from this trailer. So hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth news. As well, tomorrow is my mother's birthday, so if you could please leave a comment saying happy birthday to her, and I will make sure to show her every single comment that wishes her a great 60-second happy birthday. I love you, Mom. Also, this video is going to have mega spoilers, so you have been warned. If you don't want to know anything, please click off the video. The trailer starts off at Midgar, where we see Tifa, Barrett, Red 13, and Aerith all being escorted to a helicopter. A lot of people have been brainstorming that this is a timeline where Zack lives. However, the crew that we all know and love are now suddenly dead. I have a theory on this, but I want to cover that in another video about this whole time travel debacle. Actually, stay subscribed, because that one is going to be a very interesting video to watch. Now, if you listen closely, it does say that Midgar was hit by a tornado, which, if you didn't know, at the end of Final Fantasy VII, the original version, there are a lot of tornadoes that hit Midgar, and this could mean that this is the end of the game, where the cast does fail their mission in saving the planet. But Zack is still alive, so something could happen there. We then cut to a shot of Cloud opening a door and leaving a cave. This cave is the Mithril Mine, which in the original game, you go through it once, you leave another city, which we will talk about later. I like the fact that in this scene, Aerith says that the land looks like it's still thriving and is going strong, but Red 13 is quick to point out that that is not actually the case, as during the main story, you're going to find out that the planet is actually slowly dying due to the fact that there are a lot of Mako reactors taking the life force from the planet. Learning what Mako is and what exactly it's doing to the planet is a very big key part of Final Fantasy VII, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth seems like it's going to tackle this a whole lot more. The trailer shows us various scenes, but in the background you can actually hear Tifa and Aerith having a conversation about Cloud and what he's been doing for the past 5 years. Tifa mentions that Cloud has never been to Nibelheim, which, if you play Crisis Core Reunion, you would know that this is their hometown, and you would also know that this is where a lot of things happen to Zack, Tifa, Sephiroth, and Cloud as well. So please check out that game if you haven't played it. It's going to be super important and super crucial for the future of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We have our first look at Chocobo Bill and Choco Billy's Chocobo Farm, where the team will be able to get Chocobos to ride across a marsh, which is guarded by a giant serpent that just keeps on moving. And then we see our crew riding the Chocobos in the next shot afterwards. On the bottom left, you can see that there is a scent and scour option. So this is probably going to be used for certain things like side quests and other contents where you can find certain items and abilities, which I really am excited to see. We then cut to a projection that shows us a planet, as well as this old geezer who is named Bugenhagen, who is an elder from the Cosmo Canyon. He pretty much tells the team about the life source, Mako, and so much more. We get another shot of the Mithril Mines, and then another shot of Cloud outside with what looks like another reactor. I was thinking this could be Mount Coral, but I'm not actually 100% sure, so please don't quote me on this one. Let me know in the comment section what this shot actually is, as I'm actually really trying to figure it out. We also hear Rufus talking to the background about the people in the black cloaks. This is mainly referring to the reunion that's going to be taking place, that we should see a bunch of that happening within Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So that's going to be really awesome to see. We then see Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, and Aerith in calm talking about Cloud's past, or at least what he thinks about it, as this is also going to be another talking point and a big focus within Final Fantasy VII Rebirth about Cloud's memories, what he knows, what he doesn't know, what he thinks is real, what doesn't think is real. It's a whole ordeal, and it's really a big messed up story, because a lot of people around him seem to either know what's actually going on or seem to keep the truth away from him, as they feel like they're trying to protect him. But again, this is a huge thing. So trust me, you're going to want to play this game, and keep subscribed to the channel if you don't know. Now we got some gameplay of Barrett and Red 13. Red 13 is now playable, as he wasn't playable before, and the HUD looks almost the same, but it is very different. First, it seems like these two are fighting a boss in a cave underneath the Cosmo Canyon, which will be a huge story point for Red 13. There is now a vengeance mode, a bunch of bars underneath the ATB gauge, and 2 bars underneath the command menu, as well as a materia to the right of the command menu, which is very interesting. We got a first look at Elena, who at this point is a new Turk. To me though, her character really didn't get serious until the end of Final Fantasy VII, which was quite frankly a bit of a shame for me, but hopefully they make some, you know, well-adjusted changes to Rebirth to allow the Turks to have a bigger role. You also see the cast fighting her in the Mithril Mines once again, and then we get a first look at Junon from outside of the city, as well as team attacks with Aerith and Tifa, Yuffie, and Red 13, and then we also see Cloud and Barrett, which all of these team attacks look absolutely amazing. And speaking of Yuffie, it seems that she will be able to be a part of the main story and the team throughout the game. This is awesome because in the original Final Fantasy VII, she is an optional party member and it can be completely skipped if you didn't go out of your way to look for her. I'm really hoping that they force you to actually pick her up as a character and make her a part of your party from the jump, as I feel like having her be skipped would actually really tarnish the way that people play the game, and trust me, you kind of want Yuffie to be a part of the party. We then see Sephiroth summon one of the Genova bosses. I expect to see many variations of this boss in this game because he did this quite a bit in the original Final Fantasy VII game, and then it ends off with Tifa getting killed. But again, play Crisis Core in order to get the full context of this scene, because like I said before, there is a lot of things that Cloud thinks he knows, but he doesn't really know, so it's a whole ordeal, trust me. And with that, the trailer is now fully analyzed. Let me know what you guys think about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth in the comment section down below. I, for one, am really excited to cover all the news and information on this game and can't wait to play this game when it comes out in 2024. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.